Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Brian Says. I have to apologize for not giving you guys any updates lately. I've been sick, and I actually did film a few shows while I was sick, and I just didn't think I could upload those. It just looked absolutely horrible. So, this week I'm going to try to keep the show under 10 minutes so that I can make it one YouTube download, which I feel like is going to be much more convenient for everybody, which also means we've got to go really fast today. I have been sewing. I did sew while I was sick, so it's not like there hasn't been any updates. I'm just taking a look around to make sure I've got everything I need. The first project is the pants I'm wearing. You see, I've made a pair of, I'm not sure to call them slacks or jeans. I made them using my Levi's 514 pattern, but they're made out of a wool poly blend. And it's a dry clean only suiting fabric, and what I did was instead of dry cleaning it, because I'm not someone who dry cleans very often, I washed it in the washer and dried it on hot twice, and then I'm probably going to hand wash them from now on. I've hand washed them once and they turned out just beautifully, and I think the polyester mixed in with the wool is going to be just fine. I love them. They're so comfortable. They're just like wearing jeans, except they're not made of denim, and they're just so light, and I kind of feel like I'm wearing pajamas when I wear them. I'll show you one of the details here. If you can see on the leg, I put this cute little cuff on because my 514 pattern is extra long in the legs to allow for denim shrinkage. Well, this didn't end up shrinking in the leg at all because I had pre-washed the fabric, so this didn't shrink. Had all this extra leg, and I'm like, well, I don't want to cut it off, so this cute little cuff is just perfect. So I made these. I'm going to make a lot more slacks like this in the jeans style. I'm not sure if jeans are pants made from denim, or if jeans are the style of stitching, and the yoke, in the back instead of pleats and darts. I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me. I've looked it up. You can find both definitions of what jeans are. I'm just put on my second project. This is my new winter coat. I needed a warm coat, and I thought, I've been making these coats, and I made the fur coat, which is not very wearable, just as streetwear. And I thought, it's time to make something that's less, more casual, but also a little bit dressy. What I did was you see I have this accent fabric. I used it underneath the collar, underneath the arms, and I used it inside the welt pocket here. What I did was it's the same burr pattern that I've been using, but I used the sleeves off the blazer, which is a two-part sleeve that I like a lot better because it has that curved arm shape, so it makes it a lot more comfortable to wear. The only thing I'd change about this jacket is the lining. It's a little bit flashy, right? I feel like I should be in Vegas with this lining. It's also that satin, that acetate that I got from Joann's for a good price. If it was a different color, I don't know. The color's okay. It's just a little bit shiny. I hand basted the zipper, and a friend suggested hand basting the zipper because I've been telling her I've been having problems, getting my zipper to line up and whatnot. And she said, well, just hand baste it in. So I'll show you the results of that. See, it comes together perfectly right here. I'll show you. How perfect is that? And then this collar is just amazing. You've got this great, you wouldn't even, okay, that's not cute, but see, you wouldn't even need to wear a scarf if you had it zipped up all the way. Maybe not the cutest look, but if you're cold, who cares if it's cute? And I was really proud I'll show you here on the zipper, I was really proud of being able to cover the zipper. When it's all the way zipped up, you can't see the zipper teeth. Isn't that nice? I have to say, good job, Brian. I'm going to make more of these. I'll show you. This is the second version of this I made. The first one did not work out well. I was going really fast and was not paying attention, didn't really know what I was doing. But I'm showing you here this is what I used for the insulation. Just an inexpensive fur. I think I got it at Joann's on clearance again for 50% off. So I think it was like $2 a yard. And it doesn't matter what color you get. I pre-washed it, of course. So it kind of, fur, I think when you wash it, especially if it's this short fur like this and you don't really care about it, pre-washing it kind of softens up the backing a little bit, makes it a little bit more, comfortable to wear, I guess. And it doesn't matter what color you get because you're not going to see it anyway, especially if you're going to line your jacket. Although, you could not line it because this is nice. It actually is nice and soft after I washed it, and I tried it on a few times before I lined it, and I was like, well, I could just leave it like that. If the color wasn't hideous, the color is not my style. So, this is the one that didn't work out. I'm going to make a hat from this jacket, I think. Let's see what else. How much time do we have? Okay, 5 more minutes. Let's see. The other Joann's finds this week. And I'm starting to sound like a commercial for Joann's, but I just found some really good stuff on there. Their clearance was 50% off. So it was 50% off the retail and then 50% off that. So it's some really good prices. I found this great denim that has a flannel bonded to it. It's not a, you're not ever going to see it, so who cares that it's camouflage. So I'm going to make a nice pair of warm winter jeans with this. Also, this was my big find there. Check this out. 2 bolts of Bemberg Ambiance. See that price? $4 a yard. I got 50% off that. $2 a yard. I bought both bolts. And you see, they're just fine colors. These are regular, just regular colors. You could use these on almost anything. Let's see, what else do we have? This week's thrift shop finds. It was a really good week for fabric, I have to say. This all came in one bag. It was 70% off. I love discount shopping, but I love discount thrift shopping where it's already at the thrift shop and then you get 70% off of that. Like, that's just, it's free practically. So all this came in the same bag. I paid $1 for the whole thing. This is some great wool, I think it's wool acrylic blend. There's like 4 yards of this. Then there's this really cool, it's very metallic and it's got this great, I don't know if you can see, there's an orange thread, there you can see it right there. There's an orange thread that runs through this. Very cool. There's enough to make a pair of slacks here. It's got a metallic sheen to it, but not like you're wearing aluminum foil. It's not quite that extreme. There's also like 6-7 yards of this. You could make like gym shorts out of this. This is the type of knit that it is. It's a little bit stretchy. We got this, which I'm not super excited about, but whatever. It's a decent piece of fabric. I don't know what I would do with it, but maybe I don't know if you can make lining from knit or not. This was a cool surprise find. There's like 4 yards of this. It's a sheer. Yeah, I can totally see through it. A sheer silk. I did a burn test to verify, but so nice. It's a gray color. I guess I could make lining out of this or something. It's just really, really beautiful fabric. In the bag that I got for $1, for all of this. And there's this. Which this is like I could see a woman making a woman. I could see a woman making a dress out of something like this. But this is some, I don't know what I would do with it, but there's like, God, there must be, 8 yards of this. It's quite a bit. So that was all in the same bag. I also got, there's a couple pieces that, usually in the bag you get a couple pieces you don't want. So there's a couple pieces I didn't want. And I don't have to show you those because I'm not going to keep them. What else do I have? I also got, a friend sent me David Coffin's new book, Making Trousers for Men and Women. Very excited about this. Haven't even cracked it open yet. Been making pants for a while, so I'm excited to see what I've been missing or what I already know. And I'll let you know what I think of that. The other thing, this iron right here. You see the iron sitting here? Hamilton Beach has sent me, this is a prototype, not a prototype, but a sample of their newest, it's called the Smart Lift. And you see it's actually lifted up by itself there. So you can iron, and then there's a little trigger here. You pull it, and you just let it go. So instead of the constantly going like this, you just simply pull that trigger and let it go. So I'm going to do a full review of the iron, let you know what I think. It's an expensive iron, $69, so we'll have to see if that feature makes it worth paying the price. Okay, so I can see that time is running out, so I'm going to let you go. I hope that seeing me in my sewing room has inspired you to get into your sewing room and get some projects done. I know you've got some projects sitting there on the machine that are just waiting for you to get going and push some fabric through. So I hope you have a great week in sewing. Bye.